Hello, I'm Kai Cottrell. This is her. We're going to be presenting our interview coaching situation in a goofy way. Hello.
Hi.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, sir.
Thank you. I heard you're in need of some interview coaching.
I am.
Why is that?
I'm really mad. I just can't get a job.
You can't get a job?
No.
Well, I can't either. I'm not even licensed to be here. That's why we're meeting in my bedroom instead of an office, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So, there's something that I didn't mention to you last week because I really wanted to keep you coming more often for more sessions so I can milk more money out of you. But I'm going to tell it to you now. I think we should really focus on implementing the STAR method whenever you're having these difficult interviews. Okay? So, the STAR method is a way for you to structure your responses to an interview question like a story. Okay? It stands for situation, action. No. It stands for situation, task, action, and result. Okay? For the situation part, you want to start by briefly describing the scenario that you were involved in. Okay? Then you want to move on to the task. The task is the hurdle that you're trying to overcome. It's whatever you're trying to accomplish, the problem. After that is the action. This is the most important part because this is what's going to set you apart from the other candidates. The action is just what you did in the situation. Okay? And then the result. Oftentimes the result is skipped over, but it's very important. The result is just how it ended. How the task was resolved, whether good or bad. Sometimes telling bad stories can be just as good as telling good stories. There's a couple things that you want to keep in mind. One, you want to try and keep the explanation of the scenario brief. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Okay. You want to try and keep the explanation of the scenario brief. You don't want to drag on and on about what was happening when your main focus should be the actions that you took.
Okay.
Right. You want to try and use vocabulary like I more than you use vocabulary like we, because the interviewers want to know more about you than they want to know about whoever else was interacting with your task. Okay? Don't skip the result. Good. Got that one down pat. Alright? Instead, try to be very specific with your situation. Okay? Very specific, very precise, but very brief. Got it? One more thing you shouldn't do. Don't make things up.
Dang it.
Making things up, especially in interviews or in college communication class assignments, is a very bad call. That's why you didn't land the manager position at that McDonald's down the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense? Alright. That'll be $650. Hey, come